March to October, attempt number 1 was a success. We won the World Series. We swept the Boston Red Sox in the World Series with the Philadelphia Phillies on Hall of Fame difficulty. In our second attempt on March to October, we're gonna play with the New York Mets. And again, we're gonna do it on Hall of Fame difficulty. We can unlock that diamond Jose Reyes for Diamond Dynasty by doing this with the Mets. That's why I want to jump into this. I want to get my hands on that Jose Reyes card, and then maybe in our third run after we do the Mets, we'll do one of those harder teams, like one of the lower teams, maybe like the Tampa Bay Rays or somebody like that.
Whatever happens in 2019 with the Mets, it sure won't be boring. Despite starting 11-1 a year ago, New York ended with 77 wins, a fourth-place finish, and was widely assumed to be off-season sellers. Instead, the Mets added 5 former All-Stars to their roster, and in the process, addressed some of their biggest holes from a year ago, while staking their claim as division contenders. The NL East figures to be a bear, but if the Mets jump out of the gates as quickly as they did a year ago, they may not come back to the pack, leaving Atlanta, Miami, Philadelphia, and Washington all playing catch-up.
All right, so just like that, we're gonna hop straight into our first moment. As usual, it plugs you immediately into opening day, and you gotta get the W. I believe it's gonna be 0-0 or something along those lines. We're in Nationals Park in Washington, D.C. for the first game of the season with the Mets. I'm really excited about jumping in with this team. The action will begin in the mid to late innings. You are now taking control in the top of the 6th inning. I'm going to assume that it is 0-0, but the Mets have a ton of young talent. The thing I like most about doing what we're going to have with the Mets opposed to what we have with the Phillies is we're going to have multiple diamond level starting pitchers. Oh, we actually have the lead, but we're going to have DeGrom. We're going to have Noah Syndergaard. We're going to have Edwin Diaz in the bullpen, which is going to add a lot of help. Oh, swinging first pitch, and that's a routine fly out the center. Robinson Cano's a new addition to the team. He just led off the 6th inning for us right there. So lots of talent on this team. Another thing, Yoenis Cespedes, he's going to be healthy for us the whole entire year. You don't have to worry about injuries on this mode, so we don't have to worry about missing him for the first half of the season. I want to win more games with the Mets than we won with the Phillies. They're both in that contender column. I think the pitching staff is definitely an advantage, particularly in the bullpen with the Mets, so we should be able to lock things down. All these moments where we jump in with the lead, we should do a better job of locking things down. I really struggled to pitch with guys like Tommy Hunter and Juan Nicasio and even Sir Anthony Dominguez in that Phillies run. We shouldn't have any issues with someone like Edwin Diaz or even Azuris Familia, so we should be in a good spot. Trying to get a 2-out base hit here with Peter Alonso, one of their young stud rookies. Wilson Ramos is in the 5-hole. They also have Michael Conforto. 3-1 pitch. 3-1 homer. Pete Alonso. Oh, daddy hacks. Adios. Stretches the lead to 3. 1-2 slider straight down, and we're going to get a ground ball to third base. Todd Frazier makes the play. 1 out in the 6th. And a strikeout for Jacob DeGrom. 2 down here in the 6th. Trey Turner steps in. 78th pitch from DeGrom, and that is another strikeout. I'm not gonna say it. Go get that ball. 1 out here in the 7th. Jacob DeGrom is 8 outs away. Jacob DeGrom is 7 outs away. Go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Attaboy, Yoenis! Laying his body on the line. 6 outs. Let's go with the 0-2 changeup now. Get a little yo-yo action, pull the string, and strike 3. 5 outs away. Got Robles, 0-2. We'll go slider. I missed my spot. Thankfully, he didn't make us pay for it. Now I'm going to go to that changeup again. It's been working. 0-2. Pull the string. Strike 3. Jacob DeGrom's 3 outs away. Good pitch. Popped him up. We are 2 outs away. The Mets fans are on their feet in D.C. Give me that ground ball to second base. Hit your spot. Not where I wanted it, but better. 1-1. Change up down. Out in front. Slider now. 1-2. Pitch 107 from DeGrom. Stays off. 2-2 now. Going back to the changeup. Fouls it off. Now we'll go with the fastball up and away. Hit your corner. Adam Eaton out to right. Why didn't he lock? What? He was standing there. I don't even know what to think right now. It's the first episode of this new run, and I'm ready to punch a hole in the wall. The only hit we gave up was because Michael Conforto didn't lock in on the ball. What? Now we did complete the moment. Success. Now what we're gonna do, we'll see what that momentum does to start our season. Let's take a look at the schedule right here. So we win game 1, we lose game 2, and then we end up winning 2 out of 3 in Washington. So even though we won on opening day, we lost that second game, but we won the rubber match in game number 3. Now we're gonna start an away stretch against the Miami Marlins. Get the shutout to spike morale. When we hop in, we're gonna have a 7-0 lead. So basically we're just gonna need to get 6 outs. We're currently projected to win 88 games. It's going to take 88 games to make the playoffs. 92 wins is projected to win the division. Again, the goal in this particular March to October run is going to be winning more games than we won with the Phillies. We won 106 games with the Phillies. I would like to win at least 110 with the New York Mets. Let's take a look at their roster. First episode, let's go ahead and break things down. Lineup, Brandon Nimmo. Good young outfielder, pretty good cut, destroys right-handed pitching, pretty decent contact against lefties. Not the greatest outfielder in the world, but has high potential. If we get a player lock with him and we go off, you never know. We can maybe get him playing up over an 80 overall. Robinson Cano, new addition to the team, 88 overall, still absolutely rakes, specifically against righties. Then you have Yoenis Cespedes. Again, you don't have to worry about his injury. He's going to be in the lineup all season long for us. Hits righties and lefties well. Has a cannon in the outfield. Then you have Pete Alonso, one of their young stud rookies. He's another one with A potential. Pretty good hitting stats across the board considering he's a 72 overall rookie. Hopefully we can get a player lock with him, boost his stats up for the season. That would be nice. They have a really good hitting catcher in Wilson Ramos. He was on my Phillies last year. He's got 91 contacts, 76 power versus left. 78-58 righty-righty's not too bad either. 73 arm strength behind the plate. Michael Conforto, you ruined the no-hitter, man. Unbelievable. Michael Conforto is one of those guys that played in the Little League World Series and then ended up making it to Major League Baseball. Crushes right-handed pitching, 75 power versus left. Todd Frazier, still on the team. We know all about it. He's got pretty good power. Jed Lowry, another new addition to the Mets. Switch hitter. Hits righties pretty well. Jeff McNeil's a guy I think I want to get in the lineup, whether it's for Todd Frazier at third base, whatever it may be. Keon Broxton, he can run. He'll be our primary pinch runner. Really good defensive replacement in the outfield if we need one. Juan Lagares, again, another really good defensive replacement if we need one, but nothing too crazy there. So a lot of young talent in the lineup for the New York Mets. Now we can look at the rotation. As we know, Cy Young winner Jacob deGrom, Cy Young candidate Noah Syndergaard. We got Zach Wheeler, young fireballer. Steven Matz, another guy throwing 90, it's actually a 93 mile an hour sinker, so he's pretty nasty. Jason Vargas, ooh. The bullpen, though, is what I'm really excited about because the Phillies bullpen just did not work for me. Having Edwin Diaz is going to be lights out. The 9th inning should be pretty easy in this series, even throughout the playoffs. I mean, I'm thinking ahead towards the playoffs right now. When we have our aces pitching 7, hopefully 8 innings in a playoff game, then all we need to do is get 3 or 6 outs from this guy. Are you kidding me? Easy money. So yeah, I really like this team. I like the Mets setup. Let's go take a look at that Diamond Jose Reyes that you can unlock for completing this March to October. Let's go ahead here. It is the team affinity, the New York Mets, and we're going to go ahead all the way over here to the 89 overall Jose Reyes. 97 speed, 96 stealing. He's a diamond fielder, or not 82 fielder. Technically that's gold fielding, but 82 fielding, 83 arm strength, 84 reaction. Overall, he's a diamond fielder. He's got the 78, 99 contact with the 90 vision hitting. This is another card that we've seen in the game in years past that people have had a lot of success with, so something I definitely want to get unlocked. And then as soon as we finish this New York Mets World Series push on Hall of Fame in March to October, we'll do one of the more tough ones, maybe like the Tampa Bay Rays right here. We could get the 87 overall Ben Zobrist, and that would be a little bit more of a difficult run trying to win the World Series with a team like that, or even the Seattle Mariners. I know you can get this 87 Jay Buhner card. The Mariners are They don't have the greatest lineup in the world this year, but they got some pieces. Edwin Rakes, I like Mitch Haniger. So, you know, Jay Buhner's a card that I might like to get my hands on, try out at some point down the road. But we're going to focus on the New York Mets for right now. Let's go back into March to October so you guys can see that most recent or the next moment that we're going to be doing at the beginning of the next episode. Again, we're winning by 7, bottom of the 8th, nobody out, 2 runners on. So the Marlins are going to be threatening when we hop into that moment to start the next episode. If you guys want to see that, let's get 1,000 likes and I'll put that video up on Sunday. If you want to see part 2 of this series, hit that thumbs up down below. I hope you guys are excited. I'm really amped. This is the beginning of our second March to October run. We're going to try and win the World Series again. Another NL East team. But I want the reward. I need that reward. I need that Jose Reyes. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm out. Peace. Obviously, I'm going to play with my Phillies. They are contenders. They're an 83+ overall projected win team. And depending on the difficulty that you put it on, the better that your rewards will be at the end of the run. It goes from rookie to veteran, all-star, Hall of Fame, and legend. We're going to do this first attempt on Hall of Fame.
The Phillies were the feel-good story of 2018.